This is the public kickoff for a 30 to 36 month process to develop a brand new zoning ordinance for the city of Norfolk.
We need your input. It is critically important that we have public input so that we can arrive at a tool that allows us to evolve in accordance with your wishes over the next 20 to 30 years.
Norfolk wants your help in coming up with its zoning ordinance as part of the new general plan, Plan Norfolk 2030. This public meeting was the first of a 7-step, 3-year process with you in mind.
We're going to try to make it much more user-friendly. We're going to use the 21st century technology so that the public and the users of zoning will be able to access it much more easily.
The city is working with the Clarion Group, a firm that has done the same work in cities like Portsmouth, Philadelphia, and Biloxi, Mississippi, and the entire process is a big deal.
It's been 22 years since this ordinance has been rewritten. It was 1992 in conjunction with the comprehensive plan back then.
Back then, the Redskins had just won the Super Bowl. President Bill Clinton swore he did not inhale, and Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson taught us about the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Truth that residents don't want to handle? A zillion pages of a document that can be hard to understand. So, why should residents care?
Well, zoning quintessentially affects how anybody in the city who owns a piece of property can use that property. And so it should be of concern to everybody in the city as to what could possibly happen next to them or how they might benefit or not benefit from some changes that could be made in zoning.
And it will be based on several themes.
And they include such things as user-friendliness, resiliency, environmental protections. So we're trying to find out from the public what they think is important, what they believe are the really cool things about the city of Norfolk that we dare not mess up in zoning, and conversely, what are the not so good things that maybe if we could figure a way to fix it through zoning, the city would benefit.
So what did the public think during this first meeting?
The one thing we need to be sure we don't throw overboard, no pun intended, is our ability to keep that character of the different neighborhood areas and so on.
So we have some cases where we got neighborhoods that are lacking basics to even support the people there as they are.
We need to be consistent, we need to be fair, and basically we need to look at the budget, not today, and look down the road in the 5-year plan.
Valuable input for those in charge of drafting the future of Norfolk.
Ultimately, it's their document. It's not mine. It's not the city managers. It's the residents, and it is going to impact their lives much more than it will impact mine.
For more on the zoning ordinance project, just go to zonenorfolk.com.